Okay, so welcome to our YouTube channel. In this video, we are going to look at the Vernier caliper in physics, the Vernier calipers in physics. So this is the diagram which shows the Vernier calipers. So it is very important to know the parts of the Vernier calipers. So we have moving from here all the way up to here. This one is called the main scale. This is the main scale. Then this part which is here is the Vernier scale. This is the Vernier scale. This is the Vernier scale. Then apart from that, we have the outer jaws. So this jaw and this one are outer jaws. Outer jaws. Then we have these jaws. These two jaws are called inner jaws. Inner jaws. So this Vernier caliper is very important because it will accurately measure the diameters of some objects. Like, for example, we can measure the diameter of a measuring cylinder. We can also measure the diameter of the ball. So measuring cylinder, if you want to know the inner part of the measuring cylinder, we use the inner jaws. If you want to measure the outer, we use the outer jaws. Now, the most important thing that we have to know under the Vernier calipers is to know how to obtain or how to get the readings of the Vernier calipers. It is very important. Now remember, we have two scales. We have the main scale. We also have the Vernier scale. So now, there are some stages that we have to follow. Three important stages that we need to consider. So, what are those stages? The first stage that you have to consider is we need to get the readings on the main scale, which is just before zero of the Vernier scale. What we mean is we have the Vernier scale, which is here, which have got these units or values. Then the main scale continues. These values which are on top represent the main scale. So the zero for the Vernier scale is this one, and the number which is just before this zero is 1 from the main scale. So we obtain that value, that is point number 1. Then point number 2, we need to get the readings of the Vernier scale, from which on the main scale and the Vernier scale we have the lines which are coinciding. What do we mean? If you come on this value here, you find that this line and this line seems to be in the same line. So we are going to obtain this value which is here. After getting that value, we need to multiply the value of the Vernier scale by 0.01. Then from there now, we are going to add this value which is just before 0 from the main scale and the value that we have obtained from the Vernier scale after being multiplied by 0.01 or divided by 100. Alright, so we are going to do one example out of this one. Wait for an example. So we have an example on the board which says, what is the reading of the Vernier scale below? So we want to obtain the readings. So now, first of all, we consider to get the value from the main scale which is just before the zero of the Vernier scale. In this case, we are going to say this is the Vernier scale and the 0 point of the Vernier scale is this one. Then the number which is just before 0 is this number. Now, if this is the number, we have got 5 here. Then from 5 we have 6. Then, how many lines do we have between 5 and 6? We have 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which means for us to know the unit value of this line, we need to say 6 minus 5 divided by the number of lines that we have here. So how many lines do we have here? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, then this is the fifth one. Which means it will be 1 divided by 5. So 1 divided by 5. 5 into 1, which is 0 point. We add a 0 there, 2, which means one line which is between 5 and 6 represents 0.2. Now, the one number that we have here is 5. So 5 plus 0.2 to get this one, which is 5.2. Then, after getting that number, remember we are looking for the readings of the Vernier scale in which there is a coinciding lines with the main scale. In this case, if we check here, we can see that there is no coinciding line. We come here, we can see that this line and this line are coinciding. Therefore, we are going to get this value from the Vernier scale. In this case, what number is this? We have 0 here. From 0, we have 5. How many lines do we have between 0 and 5? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which means each short line represents 1 unit. Therefore, we just say 0, 1, 2. So the value which is here is 2. Then after getting that 2, remember we are going to say 2 times 0.01, which is going to give us 0.02. We get this number, then we add it with the 5.2. So 5.2 plus 0.02. So we add these two. So we just put a 0 here, which is 2, which is 2.5, and the 0, which is just 5. So this is our value. Don't forget to put the units. So usually the units are in millimeters, but there are sometimes when they are in centimeters, depending on the units that you are given on the Vernier scale. Thank you for watching. Otherwise, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more videos, especially this period as we are approaching our exams. Thank you so much.